I'm Carla and I've been drifting in WA for about 15 years.
I'm Aiden Zykowski and I've been drifting for a few years. This is our 2JZ S13.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's go through it. So it's a 2JZ, relatively standard engine, just I gave it a freshen up. It's running a bit over 700 horsepower with a TO4Z turbo and Motec ECU and all that tuned by me. Yeah.
What transmission has it got in it?
We're running a TR6060 transmission with a direct clutch twin plate.
Yep.
We figured there weren't many great options out there for strong transmissions without going like the V160 or 161, but they're way too expensive, so the 6060 is the practical option.
Mm-hmm. Anything fancy suspension-wise?
Not really. We tried to do it on a budget, so we started off with some max speeding rod coilovers,
Nice.
which seemed to work great.
Yeah, they were the first part we bought for this build because it is a budget car.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we lashed out on those and it sort of cascaded from there.
Yeah, but it's got SDF, cut and shut knuckles, extended LCAs, a lot of GK tech, suspension arms.
That seems to be a common theme.
Yeah, the rear end's pretty much generic, just
Yeah.
a bunch of adjustable arms and solid bushes, but really, yeah, we're no fancy knuckles
Just
or
get the job
anything.
done.
Yeah, it's got a Skyline subframe, axles, and they seem to hold up so far.
Yeah, so the roll cage was done by Superior Design and Fab. That was one of the first things on the build. Thankfully, when we got the car, the sound deadening had already been removed, so that's a painful job that was done for us. Electronics package, so I'm running a Motec M130, C127 dash logger, and a bunch of nice parts on the engine. Purely now that these engines are 30 or so years old, my biggest thing, tuning it myself, I didn't want to go and hire a dyno and end up with spark problems or something running old coils, so we just straight away spent the money on a good coil kit, good injectors.
Coils,
same as JZ, like harmonic dampers always fall off, didn't want to be dealing with that, so put a proper fluid damper on it and just everything to keep the engine reliable. The way times are going, like I don't want to be replacing this engine, so I've sort of done everything possible to keep it reliable. All proper speed flow fittings or BMRS, no China stuff, just because it's not worth a fire or something.
Mm-hmm. So talk us through the exterior. What body kit you're running?
Well, it's kind of bits and pieces that I found on like Marketplace. So yeah, I don't know what the rear or the side skirts are, but the front bar's D-Max off my old S13. Obviously Origin wing, but yeah, we kind of just slapped it together in a way, so it was supposed to be a budget car.
Drift car at the end of the day.
Yeah, but yeah.
When did you wrap it?
After it made 700 horsepower, we're like, oh, it can't look like shit. We've got to do something about it. So we got Outlaw Graphics to design a wrap and word of mouth to bring it to life, and yeah, here it is.
Well, thank you for letting us come and check out the car and talking us through it. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.